I have the next question. How big is your overseas lineage so far, starting with Mr. Ran?
Yeah, I have around 6 lines of overseas partners, and some of them are very active. In fact, I have two newly promoted Diamond Master from Hong Kong, and I have two active Sales Master in Singapore, and one on Canada.
Great.
Wow, that's really diverse.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what about Mr. Sirpon?
Yes, I have overseas line. Start with Taiwan, Hong Kong, America, Canada, Australia, and also now we planning up in Europe.
Wow, it's really diverse.
Oh my goodness, yes.
What about Master Victoria?
I have many partners abroad in the USA, Canada, Kazakhstan, Great Britain. Now I want to find more partners in Asian countries like China and Mongolia. I have many partners in Ukraine and Georgia, where our partners have built huge structures of many thousand partners and have been waiting for opening of Atomy branch for more than 2 years. We send products to Ukraine. They love it, but they really want to make money in Atomy.
Wow, that's impressive. And I would like to ask how you formed these lines overseas. Could you share your tips and insights?
Actually, when the pandemic started, that's also the time I developed my overseas line. Because we stay at home and most of the time I'm working and communicating with my partners through social media. That was the time I met them and we scheduled a lot of virtual meetings until we grew our group. It takes a lot of effort, of course, and sacrifice because we are having a different time zone, but I'm very, very happy with the result.
Obviously, it would take a lot of time and effort to be able to, always be in contact with overseas members and always grow and form different overseas lines.
Exactly.
Yeah. How about Master Victoria? Could you share any tips if you have any?
First of all, I contacted my friends and relatives who live abroad and offered them high quality products from Korea and the opportunity to earn money in Atomy. I sent them gifts to try and they really like it and began to build their own structures. I also launch a target to these countries and cities when I want to have partners. Many of our people live abroad, so hashtag as Russian in Canada or Kazakh in Turkey helps to find new partners.
Oh yeah, that's right. Even, these days with social media, it's very useful to always try to use hashtags and ways you can reach different audiences.
That's right.
Yes.
First of my global lineage is close to the people. I mean, the people who close to me is my sister-in-law, but she lives in America. Actually, she is an American citizen. And one day in 2017, she just come visit me in Thailand here. And then I just let her try Atomy product. But she really loved that. So I just register her as a consumer, just normal one. And then after that, when she get back to America, she just, because she loved Atomy product, so she just purchased by herself. But the first wow is she just keep talking, friends to friends, relatives to relative, and it expand out so quick. Okay, she just be a consumer for 2 years, but just last year, she start to get the volume of the sale because it's not just her that love the product, but the friends and relatives that keep talking. They really love the product too. So just one day, automatic, she get sales master. And then after that, she applied to be center leader in America. So that's why I just want to tell everyone, sometimes you never know. It will start with the consumer first. And then after that, we just keep talking how we can explain in the system and we keep training our people.
That's great. I actually want to comment on this because sometimes we we underestimate the ability to even expand things through the people that we know, not only through the internet.
Exactly.
Yeah, so always, people that you know and that you have trust with, you can always expand and communicate, products that you really believe in and that you think are good quality.
And it's easy to
yes.
expand all over the world.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and of course, I know that it is really needs to hard work to making lineage at the very beginning of stage. But on top of that, it's truly important to put your effort on current lineage as well. So, can you tell us about your maintaining global lineage?
Firstly, I'm always in touch with my partners abroad. Arrange conferences and Zoom with translator, trainings, send them products to their countries if it's not opened, arrange promotions and contests with gifts to stimulate their work. It really helps.
And what about the Master Shiripon? Do you have any tips?
Yes, first of all, I would like to tell you that it's all the understanding. And then we keep moving forward step by step. What's the Atomy plan and how they use Atomy system. And then we keep in touch as weekly consultant and meeting.
Oh, that's great. I think, all of these tips and all of this advice will be very helpful for Atomy members all over the world who are also planning in expanding and making overseas lines,
Exactly.
right? Yes.
Exactly.
And so we gather that Master Ren has been working especially hard in managing the overseas line. What things did you go through, Master Ren?
I still remember that time I was Diamond Master. That time I suddenly, my left leg started to break up. I feel so down that time and I'm considering to quit. My partners are telling me Atomy is not for them and it's just the same MLM that they will use people to succeed. But I realized maybe they just don't see Atomy's vision. So what I did is I start all over again. I start to roam around again. I work like an agent again every day. I went outside to meet new people. Then finally I found great business partners. The good thing is I didn't give up and I trust the Atomy system.
It's so important to always stick to your goals and persevere with your
Yes.
passion.
And also, I'm sure these unexpected situations would have been very hard for you to cope with. But what kept you going through and what not to give it up?
So absolutely yes. I'm sure most of you have the same experience. Whatever we cannot keep in touch with customer, they get bored of us because we need to follow up, and or also especially our partners. The misunderstood is the very first thing that everyone meet, but we cannot control it. So whatever things happen, I just think that our life need to go on, need to move forward.
For me, I always think about what will be the good result, what will I achieve if I will continue to push. I always read my life scenario to remind myself that I have to do it no matter how hard the situation is. I will never quit because I already see my future in Atomy. When I started Atomy, I don't have anything. I only have my hopes and my dreams that one day I will succeed. I always act like there is no tomorrow and I don't have something to lose.
I would like to ask Master Victoria, did you have any similar experiences, and well, how did you feel about Master Ren's story?
No, I didn't have a similar experience, but I imagine how difficult it is to rebuild the whole line and become a Sharon Rose Master. I would like to applaud your passion for overcoming difficulties.
I'm sure that us and other Atomy Worldwide members will
Yes.
learn from their experiences.
Yes. Okay. Now, I think we've heard from each one of you from 3 different countries. So I think it's time to give you to have talk each other some questions.
When someone start their own Atomy business, every country, I believe that in local people, they have something that character is different. So they might have something to know how to success. Do you have any tips on that, Rain?
You need to remember when you start Atomy business here in the Philippines, you need to have a lot of patience. You must be willing to sacrifice for others, and you need to understand the heart of every Filipino and treat them like they are part of your family and not only a business partner.
To be successful in Atomy business in our country, the most important thing is to truly love what you do. Only in this way you will inspire confidence in people. When you use Atomy products and love it, people around you notice it and want to be as beautiful and successful as you are. People in Russia believe in results, not words. Atomy is about sharing, about giving. So first you need to be useful to others. Then you will be successful.
That's a great answer.